All right, live from the Rasta room. It's Friday night. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. I appreciate everybody joining me tonight. We're going to have a little fun. I'm still just adjusting things here on my PC. I got home a little late from work tonight. Whoop, we're going to have a little fun. I'm still just adjusting things here on my PC. Every week I do it. Every week I forget. I got to remember to mute that before I start the dang live stream. But yeah, so I'm still getting food out of my teeth. So I just gobbled down dinner before I started this. And I've been scrambling to get everything ready. Looks like I've got a couple of viewers. I don't see anything in the live chat yet, but it's got a little delay, so who knows. But whoever the viewers are, welcome. One of them's probably me because I just opened it, so that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to have YouTube guests pop in tonight. This is going to be kind of a short one. I'm going to try to keep it under an hour. Got an after party planned. So those of you watching now, feel free to catch up with me later. It'll probably be 7, maybe 8 o'clock here. If you're in the UK, that's what, 12 midnight, maybe 1. I'll go live again for an after party. I may go live a couple times later tonight because we're going to have some fun. I've got some cool stuff planned. And I do have some guests planned for today. Just I'm not sure if any of my YouTube guests are going to come in. We may have a couple pop in, so we'll see. If we do, we'll play our little picture game. But if not, I still have some fun stuff in mind for tonight. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and finish making my drink. I haven't even finished doing that yet. You know how I like to do this. I'm going to come over here. See you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great week. Ooh, I hit my toe. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster for weather here this week. A little bit of coconut. I already poured some regular rum in there. A little coconut rum, and I'm going to try this orange creamsicle. It's a limited edition 0-calorie water. Back on the diet. Last week I broke the diet. I was cheating and drinking some sugary. But we'll try this. A little bit of rum, a little coconut rum, a little orange creamsicle. It sounds delicious to me. Jacked up. I don't usually wear it down, but when I do, I run a straightener through it like a girl, I know. But it's still a little wavy, curly. If I just wash it and let it be, it's really poofy and real curly, big curls. So I got to do something with it to tame it down. Let's see if I can get a straw back here. Straws, looks like I'm sipping from the glass for now. I think they're in the other room, and I'm not going to leave you guys all alone in the live stream. But yeah, so I hope everybody got a chance to watch my video, The Funeral, Reimagined. And I call it Reimagined because it's not an official music video, obviously. But there was never an original music video, I don't believe. I couldn't find an official music video to that song. So even though I say reimagined, it was, unless you count what the band had in mind for the storyline of the song, I guess. The storyline we came up with didn't really go with the song perfectly. It wasn't made to. A lot of music videos are not typically like that anyway. Little bit of a twist to it, but it turned out really, really well. My girls, my 2 youngest daughters, acted in it, and this is the first time I've really pushed them on the acting thing. As far as I let them do their thing, and they like to make videos and be in my videos and stuff, but I never really asked them to try to act, and they've never really had the inclination until now. And they loved the idea when I first pitched it to them, and they did so great. The video just turned out great. The shots, the way I set them up and stuff, I knew they would look pretty good. They turned out better than I thought. I shot everything in 60 frames a second so that I had the ability to slow it down a little bit, and so I did on certain parts. Charge tonight. Hey, it's YouTube night, YouTubers night. You know how they have ladies night? It's YouTubers night. All YouTubers, no cover. If you ain't a YouTuber, and you just happen to wander in here because you know me or something, I'm gonna need $5 and an ID. VIP, yes. You're barely a YouTuber, Laz. You don't post enough. Actually, you might, and I just haven't checked your channel in a while. So maybe I'm the jerk. But what you do post is good, so it's worth it. You guys, if you haven't checked out, I'm talking to Laz over here in the chat box. He's chatting. Laz Abalos. You figure out how to spell it. No, I'm just kidding. L-A-Z, and then Abalos, A-B-A-L-O-S. And his channel is awesome. Like I said, he doesn't put out daily videos or anything, but what he does put out, the dude is Emmy award-winning videographer. The dude is amazing. The dude knows his stuff. So enough sucking up to Laz. What have y'all been doing? No, we've got so I was talking about the video I just did. It got a lot of praise, and thank you for everybody commenting on that. I really, really appreciate the positive comments and stuff. I knew it was going to be something good when I was editing. I was like, oh, wow, all these shots turned out so much better than I thought. There was a couple mistakes. I'll keep going, he says. Kissing up the Laz. But no, I thought it was going to turn out good, but when I started editing, I was like, wow, okay, this is going to be really good. I can do this. And then after seeing the final product and everybody else, you know, 'cause sometimes I think a video is going to be great, and everybody else is just kind of like, hey, look, there's Fishy Comics. Fishy Comics has joined us. Hey, appreciate it, Fishy. Thanks for coming in.
How's it going there, Matt? I just seen your email, so I just came on.
Hey, I appreciate it. How have you been?
Continue forward. I'm listening.
Fish likes to sit back and be the observer of the group.
I sent you. I sent you a thing about Drone for Life. Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it. I just hadn't had a chance to reply to you about it. On the link and getting distracted in the middle of it, but yeah, I've seen similar things before. I've never seen one in public or out in somebody's car, but I've seen them online. And what Fish is talking about is my brother created these decals for me, and for anybody who wants to buy them, hopefully we get a few people who pick one up from him, because he does this for a living, and I'm trying to help him make a couple bucks and do something cool for us. He really did do something cool for us, Drone Guys. He, you know, you see these bumper stickers all over the place that say life for the ocean people. And so he created ones that said Sky Life and had a drone on it. Well, Fish found some, and he's probably showing them there now. Say Drone Life, which I didn't like as much. You know, that's too to the point, if you know what I mean. Drone Life. You know, just like the Salt Life, it's kind of a play on. It's like, you know, you got to kind of think about it like, oh, salt water, okay. They like the ocean. You usually have a fish on there or something. You figure it out. They don't say boat life, you know what I mean? That would just too to the point. There's no mystery to it. And so I wanted the same thing with the Sky Life. People are like, Sky Life, what could that be? Oh, okay, it's Drone Guys. So I don't know. I think if you put in a little intrigue into it, it makes people look. You know, it makes people think about it and look. You know, or sticks with them a little bit, I guess. That's kind of like the way I did the Matt's Big Dream on the back of my truck. I put the Skylife on there, but I already put the Matt's Big Dream real big, and it's in black, even though my window's really dark, and I just trimmed it with red shadows. And I did that because I wanted it to be a little bit difficult to read. I wanted it to be big so you can read it, but when you kind of see it from a distance, you're kind of like, what is that? You know, and it makes people go, and I've seen people do it, walk by my truck. I'm in parking lots all the time for my job, and take a second look or try to read what it says or whatever. My wife drove my truck to work recently because she had to haul something big for somebody, and in the bed, and the person she was hauling for was back there in the bed and saw it and was like, Matt's Big Dream, what is that? And so they probably subscribed because she had to tell them what it was and stuff. It gets me subscribers here and there. It's not a bad idea to advertise in the real world. So Laz says, I had my own thoughts on the ending of your video, Matt. What are yours? My own thoughts, you mean like explaining what happened, or was it good or bad, critiquing it? Because I thought it was good. had some people, you know, kind of had me explain my grandma for one, but I didn't expect my grandma to fully grasp the whole thing. So he says, "Yeah." Which one? Explain. Okay, so I can explain what my idea of what it was. Done a good enough job at that. There's still some things I noticed of the video that I definitely could get better on. I don't want to sit here and toot my own horn like I made the greatest video ever, because I did not at all. It's still a first time kind of thing for me as far as doing like the cinematic view and the storytelling type deal. That's not a vlog type thing. Matter of fact, no dialogue in it at all. So the idea was, yeah, and we don't have names for the characters yet, but as I'm going to get into a little bit later, we're probably going to continue the story and do more videos, and so we'll probably give them names, the characters. But Luria played a little girl in the park. Starts out with her in the park, and she's lonely. You can tell she's lonely, wandering, playing by herself in the park. Right next to the park is a cemetery, and it just so happens that this park near me, the cemetery that wasn't camera tricks. There really is a cemetery right up against the playground, and so she sees something in the playground. Another little girl run by, corner of her eye, gets her attention, and she go, and the little, you know, they meet, they say hi, they go and play, and run to the cemetery and play. And the idea was that you would think that maybe this little girl that just appeared out of nowhere in the cemetery is a ghost, is a little girl that doesn't exist or something, because she just appeared out of nowhere in a cemetery. And then you find out at the end with the twist, and hopefully I'm not giving this away to anybody who hasn't seen it yet. But excuse me, you find out at the end that that Jasmine, the other girl, the girl from the cemetery, is real, and that Luria is actually the ghost. Hey, kiddo. Hey, babe. I just need a straw when you come in here. And get me a straw for my drink.
There you go. Here's a drink for you.
You got one of them Arizonas, huh?
50 cents.
That's the golfer, right? What's his name?
Yeah. I can't even see it. I gotta go for glasses. Gerald Palmer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, Palmer. So yeah, that's his signature drink, and it's half iced tea and half lemonade. Is that it?
Yeah.
Pretty good
I
stuff.
happened to go to Walmart, and I'm looking on the store. Even though it says 99 cents.
Right, they put that on all their cans.
Yeah, it's real dirt cheap.
So yeah, when they go on sale, you get them, yeah, even cheaper than that. I like those. Like I said, I like the green teas. When I have a cold or anything, I drink those green teas. So Laz says, I thought the girl in the cemetery was the ghost, but no, plot twist, mind blown. All right, so basically what he's saying is exactly what I was trying to convey. Hopefully that came across. But, you know, like I said, I wondered if I didn't explain enough that maybe Jasmine was a ghost at the beginning, to where you would even think that, you know, maybe people just assumed it's just two little girls playing, and at the end you find out one of them's a ghost. And, well, you never thought any of them was, so it wasn't a twist as much as, you know what I mean.
I'm going to go walk mobile, so I'm listening to you. I'm going to take you with me because I got to get to my car. So
okay.
If you lose, I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Fish. He's going to give us a little walking tour as we chat live.
I'm not going to give you a walking tour. I'll give you a walk.
So, and Laz, you want in one of these? I've seen you join Tony Lee Glenn's before. I know you're not afraid to get in a live stream, but I don't have your email, I don't think. I just need to email you the link. So email me, mattsbigdream@gmail.com, and then I'll have yours. And anyway, so yeah, after the, you know, like I was going to say earlier was, you know, sometimes I think one of my videos is really good, and then other people it doesn't, you know, they're like, yeah, it's good, it's all right. And I could tell that I was way more excited about it. And sometimes it's just the amount of work you put in. Sometimes you put in hours to get, and then the rest of it just doesn't, you know.
What happened? I lost you guys. I can't hear.
At the time, but I'll try sometime soon. Okay, and we can do different times too. The reason why I've been doing them at 5 is because a lot of my guests have been from the UK, and even though it's called Friday Night Live, I'm going, you know, like he says, 4 o'clock where he's at, 4 p.m.
That's my other RC truck. My flight sticker. Still with me?
Yeah, we're good.
It's a delay. I see my truck still there. My fingers may be on the keypads.
You're recorded.
I got 30 pounds in my hands. Oops.
Yeah, everybody did pretty much agree that it was a good one. This one was good. I think we might be onto something. We're going to continue the storyline. Me and the girls are already brainstorming episode 2. Now, probably what I'll do is we'll change the music, change the song, probably totally different band and everything, and continue the story where it left off. And where we go from there, I don't even want to speculate because I don't even know yet. Like I said, we're still just brainstorming. I've got a good idea of what some cool things we can do, but we haven't set nothing in stone yet. And I don't want to give nothing away, but hopefully it'll get better. And it's already good. And so if you know, even though it isn't the greatest thing in the world, it's good for what I've been doing, and as for my standard, I think it was pretty good. I think we did well. And if we just go up from there, we might be onto something great. But I hear thunder. We're going to get a storm here. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt the signal.
I feel like every time you're on here, I walk in with alcohol.
Well, it's Friday Night Live. That's what you're saying. Dress uniform.
I know. I'm about to go get dressed.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Fishy Comics is joining me. Laz is chatting it up here in the chat box with me.
Hi, Laz.
We love Laz. Laz is the man. Me and Laz got to know each other a lot last year, and Snapchatting mostly, and just sending each other funny stuff, and we I think we commiserated a little bit on how our lives parallel. We're both dads, and we got little ones, and we live in America. We have first world problems that we complain about,
It's our daughter's prom tomorrow.
Our oldest.
She wants to know if we want to go to dinner beforehand with Lindsay or with Sierra and her mom too.
It's up to you.
Yes.
You got me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
What? The wife got me another jar of peanut butter and jelly because she drank most of the last jar. It wasn't me. I know it's crazy that in a week we've killed a jar of moonshine in this house, but we had a bunch of guests over, and the wife was just handing out shots of my favorite stuff. But she's like, "Don't worry, I can get it now for cheap." So it's actually cheaper than you can get it at the.
I took shots that you didn't know about.
Oh, I'm sure. Let's take one now.
I'm trying.
This drink is great. This drink is great, babe. So here's my you guys come here for a second. Here's my real special guest for the night. No offense to Fishy Comics, but the stars of the latest Matt's Big Dream video, The Funeral Reimagined. So how did you guys like it? Good?
Did he watch it already?
Who? Oh yeah.
Okay.
You got Laz over there chatting. Everybody's seen it though, and we got a lot of great comments, a lot of positive reviews. I was just saying, great job, girls. Now, thank you guys so much for all the positive response. It makes us feel good because we knew it was good, and we put in 3 days of work to do it. but it really feels good when it all pays off in the end, you know, and it boosts their confidence for sure, because these girls are new at this. So, so how fun was it doing it? Pretty fun.
At the end, we got to play at the park.
At the end, they got to play at the park. Yeah, but was that the funnest part? I mean, do you really like doing the acting too?
Yeah, I like being the ghost.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like doing the acting, Jasmine? Continue the story. There's going to be, obviously, we found out at the end of that Maria is the ghost and that Jasmine is real. So Jasmine, you're going to be playing a major role in this if we keep going, because
I'm a ghost.
she's a ghost.
What if we switch up and do something totally different where nobody's ghosts?
Yeah.
The wife thinks this is a curse to do this with the kids.
No, I don't think
acting.
it's a curse.
It makes me feel funny. It's acting, guys. Tell her it's acting. It's for fun.
But there's all dads. Is there a mom watching right now? No, they did a great job, and I'm so proud of them.
Well, let me tell you, all the moms are probably not watching right now, but they're busy watching like Vampire Diaries or something. It's cool for those kids to do it, but not my kid. I don't want my kid pretending to be a ghost.
Hey, what you just said though made me feel a little better. You're right. You're right. Vampire Diaries.
Right. Well, yeah, you got to think about it. I mean, it's just acting. It's just storytelling. It's just for fun.
I know.
And like I said, if we continue this story, we're going to give these character names, and they're not going to be Maria and Jasmine. You know, we're not cursing ourselves that our kid's going to die because we had her play a dead girl in a. You know what I mean? That's
You're
insane.
making me sound a little crazy.
Well, you are.
No, not cool.
Laz just says, "Ha!" Oh, then he said before that, I missed it. He says the director though, man. But the girls were great, but the director, yeah, we might replace the director on the next one. As long as the girls are signed up for the project, it'll be a hit, right? And
No,
as long as you have
couldn't do
Jasmine in the
anything
video
without
spinning a spinner on her forehead.
It's a fidget.
It's a fidget spinner.
In case you guys don't know, I'm sure Laz knows all about the fidgets. He's got kids. In case you guys don't know and you don't have kids, fidgets are the new craze. Every kid's got to have, or 10.
We already can't have a mascot anymore.
Yeah, they just the other day banned them from their school because it just went nuts. I'm sure
You guys, please don't
every
finish.
single child in
No,
there
we have
doing
to
this,
clean
spinning
by-
a thing. All right, girls, thank you for joining the live stream.
You're welcome. We're almost done.
Mommy's going to make them go do their chores. I don't have to do my chore. This is my chore. Michael Bay. We bring in Michael Bay.
Did you see what I found this morning?
A spoon?
No. My Fitbit.
So Liza suggested we bring in Michael Bay to produce the next one, direct the next one.
Who's that?
He did Transformers and stuff, you know, Michael
Oh, yeah,
Bay.
for sure. I was going to send them to California to do that.
You know, honestly, some of the ideas that I came up with for the next installment involved a little bit more special effects to do. Michael Bay.
We have to go get ready.
All right. Here's to Friday night. Got me. What kind of? Look at me looking all racist. What do you give me?
Oh my God.
What did you just give me? You set me up. You set me up. You went and dug out and where'd you even find this?
Under the counter with the other 500 that's down there.
We have a collection of shot glasses and people give them to us, guys. This isn't something. Set me up as soon as I can't even see it. Like look, guys. The back of it shows nothing. So you know, I have no idea until I bring it to the camera that I am sitting here holding this racist ass shot glass.
No, that was a racist ass shot glass, babe.
You don't know what that is?
No. Flag, Confederate flag.
Confederate flag. I thought you were gonna say Dukes of Hazzard flag.
No, I'm sorry. You didn't have to call it out. You could have just took the shot and not told nobody.
Oh, it was flashed on the thing. I thought
Sorry.
it was blank until I went around to the camera. That was funny, guys. She couldn't have done better with that. She planned it. My apologies. I just lost all my viewers. Just kidding.
Hey.
Laz says the South will rise again. Laz, that's messed up, man. Hey, let me ask you, Laz, where you're at. Guys, Laz is over in Kansas City area, around Kansas City. Is that right, Laz? Is that considered the South? I've wondered that before. Or what side were they on during the during the Civil War. Did you know that Indiana, where I'm at, contributed more soldiers to the North? We fought for the North, obviously. We contributed more soldiers to the war than any other state, even though we're not even that big. Pretty small state. Well, compared to some of the eastern colonies, which was mostly what was popular back then, mostly populated areas were on the east, but still, it's pretty cool that we were the North won, right? We contributed the most people. Indiana won the war, right?
I told you that's why I don't want to be in these live streams.
Why?
Because I don't think fast enough like you do.
What, the shot glass?
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah, that was a little bad.
Our other kids on the way.
Kayla?
Yeah.
So we got a third little girl that is a honorary child of ours. It's my niece, and she's the same age as Jasmine and Maria. They sympathized with the South, but mainly fought with Kansas, a free state. Weird. So they were on the fence, which I know Kansas City is literally on the fence. I didn't know this until I was like 13 years old, and I drove through there, coming from Colorado. Kansas City is, I think it was Kansas City, Missouri. You all right, Fish? You good?
Yep, I'm okay. I'm sorry about the phone ring.
But yeah. No, you're fine, man.
It's just
So yeah, but Kansas City is, in Missouri, but it's just barely not in Kansas. It's part of the city. It's so weird. I mean, it's not weird to name a city after another state. I know that happens, but to have it right next to it, I don't. History of border wars. Interesting. So it was probably a little maneuver there to say, well, Kansas City is ours, Missouri says. We're going to make it the capital of Missouri. Am I right? I think it is. Do you know, Fish? You ever been out to Kansas City area?
I just put my head. Never been to Kansas City. I think the closest I've been to Kansas City was Oklahoma to Wichita. I never made it to Wichita, Kansas, but I sat in Oklahoma for 5 days in a hotel because the guy hurt his back and I did nothing all that time. And the time I went out to do something, the boss calls. Had to go spend 5 hours of lunchtime with the guy. Never bought me lunch.
Oh.
Never been to Kansas, no.
Wichita is another one of those that's kind of weird. I had family that lived just over the border from Oklahoma into Texas, and a place called Wichita Falls. You got Wichita, Oklahoma, but then just barely over the border into Texas, you got Wichita Falls, which I think just has something to do with a river or something out there that had some waterfalls. Maybe that's why they named both places. I don't know.
Good story. Good story.
We don't even know.
Yeah, true. I hear you.
Yeah. I'm sure Lap all about it.
I hear you a lot better without the headphones on there.
Yeah.
It's too much of an echo for me.
Sometimes I like to have my headphones on and sometimes I don't. And these ones I don't usually just because I have to move around. But sometimes I put them in for other people's live streams when I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I have a. You ever listen to podcasts?
I used to listen to a couple of them, like Survivor, because I watch CBS FM, Mission the shows. Problem here, hotel came regional blockage, so I can't watch it. So the other day I was able to see it, Now I can't, so I'm upset I'm missing it. Listen to old time Rasta. On rock and roll. The greatest thing. And I still have some of this.
You're cutting out real bad. I can already understand what you're saying. Your signal got bad for a minute there.
Slow.
Yeah, I don't know if it may be me. I got lightning. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I just heard a loud thunder boom, but it's a storm rolling in right now. Yeah, looks like no, looking at the YouTube page, it looks like I'm pretty clear. I might be all right now. There you go, Fish. You look better now.
It's me.
Well, I've got a lot of podcasts I listen to. I'm in the truck, so I like to kill the time on the road with listening to stuff, and I like true crime a lot. I listen to a lot of true crime ones, but there's a couple guys that do a podcast out of Kansas City. It's called Generation Y, and it's a true crime kind of thing. They just tell stories, so each different story. Hi, sister.
Hey, look at you. It's a morning.
This is my sister-in-law, the wife's sister.
Hi.
Hi.
And so so every episode they'll do a story, usually about a serial killer or a crazy crime or something like that. I know they've done some on the Kansas City firefighters, which was a big deal, a big incident that happened in Kansas City with some firefighters that got arrested for murder that may not have at all. It's a big deal. So Random Life Production says, "Hi Matt, I'm watching. Cannot comment much. Wi-Fi." So bad Wi-Fi for her. But thanks for watching. Appreciate
She
it.
must be in Boston this weekend, or she's at the airport now.
Hey, we got Chris Miller on here. It says the room looks good, Matt. Chris, you should come over sometime. Have a drink with me. Chris lives here in town. He's one of the first YouTubers locally that I met up with and stuff. And actually, he let me fly a drone for the first time. I'd never flown one at all. And he's big into them. And he had a unique Typhoon and let me take the controls. And it was a lot of fun. It got me hooked into getting my own and stuff. So Chris Miller's a real good guy. But hey, Chris, if you ever want to join in one of these, whether you come over or do it on here or whatever, you let me know, buddy, anytime. Do you listen to those guys sometimes?
No, I just searched it for you.
Yeah, they're real popular. They've been doing podcasts since. So Laz says, "Hey girl," I'll let her know. I think you're talking to the sister. Chris Miller says, "Yes, sir. Yeah, we need to hang out. We haven't hung out in a while, Chris." But yeah, the Generation Y has been doing podcasts since it wasn't even popular to do podcasts. There were only a few around at the time, so probably at least 5-6 years now they've been doing full time doing their little Generation Y podcast. They're actually going to be here in town. I think a lot of podcasters are coming here to Indianapolis this summer for this is exclusive to Indianapolis called Crime Con, and there's going to be a lot of true crime. And I want to go, and there's a lot of guys to listen to. They're going to be there. I think it'd be cool to go meet them and stuff. Maybe go vlog and stuff. Especially since I'm thinking about starting my own podcast. I've been doing some stuff. I put the project on hold, but I may end up putting out a podcast to go along with some of my YouTube stuff. But Nancy Grace is going to be there.
Nice. Don't know who she is. Nice.
I'm not a fan of Nancy Grace at all. I'm not a fan. I'll avoid Crime Con just to not have to see her. But she used to be on CNN, I think, or HLN, or one of the news networks. And she had her own show called Nancy Grace, and she's really, really popular. Canceled her show. I don't know if she did something wrong or whatever, because she's very edgy. She says some pretty messed up stuff and things. And she got herself in some hot water before. She's been really big on people getting away with murder. She doesn't like it. So like Casey Anthony and some of these people that have gotten away you know, suspected of murder. You know, who I don't know. I wasn't there, but Nancy Grace apparently knows. Nancy Grace gets on the air and says, "I know she murdered that little girl. She needs to go to jail." And so she does that a lot. But there's been times where she's definitely been wrong, like the Duke lacrosse rape case. I don't know if you guys know about that, but the lacrosse team got accused of raping a girl, and the girl came out later and said she lied. You know, basically they found out that she made it up for attention or whatever, and they were cleared completely. They had done nothing wrong. But when she was accusing him of it, Nancy Grace was all over these boys. These boys need to go to prison. I don't care if they're young college kids. They need to be put away. They need to be executed. Now imagine if she had gotten her way and these kids did nothing. You know what I mean? Not my favorite person. She's a little annoying too. She's just a know-it-all. So yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock. We've been on for almost 40 minutes now, but like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it a little under an hour because we're gonna have an after party. We're gonna me and the wife are gonna go see some cool stuff, and I don't want to give away too much. I won't explain, but we're gonna go. We're gonna be live streaming from a cool location. Nice. And having lots of fun, I hope. But yeah, so I'll definitely be live streaming to YouTube again tonight, but it won't be. I'll be mobile, so I won't be able to do the Hangouts thing and invite my friends in. So I still wanted to do this one. I thought about canceling this one and just doing the other one, but I said, no, I'm gonna do this one, give everybody a chance to come in and chat. That's always a fun tradition to do once a week. Chris Miller says, tell Sarah and the kids I said hi, gotta go. My little girl has a baseball practice. All right, Chris, thanks for joining us. Chris Miller's got a cute little girl. That little girl, adorable little thing. She needs to be an actress. She's a character, but yeah, he's brought her over to play with my girls before, and they're a lot of fun. Chris Miller's a good guy. So he's got a YouTube channel too, guys, by the way. He does that Team Black Sheep stuff with the drones. He does some drone racing, and he builds his own stuff and races them and stuff. He's big into RC stuff and knows his stuff. He's a good guy. And his channel is just Chris Miller. Now, if you guys are watching live, you should be able to see him in the chat and click on his name. But if you don't, just type in Chris Miller. I'm sure you're going to find about Millers on YouTube, just because it's a common name. You need to change your name to something more unique, Chris. You're still there. It's probably left already. But yeah, it looks like we still got some viewers in here. Not everybody's chatting, but it's all right. I appreciate everybody viewing and joining in and having a little fun with us on the Friday evening, kicking off the weekend. I'm always happy. Now that I'm back to working just 9 to 5, basically Monday to Friday job, I really look forward to the weekends again. I know I had a job before this that I was every other weekend working and had weird days off and worked night shift a lot, things like that. But like the schedule you have when you was elementary school and middle school and school age, where you super excited when Friday got there and you got the weekend, and Saturdays were the best day of the week and all that. Sundays are always depressing right at Sunday night when you're like, yeah, it's over. Now I go back to the, it's like the anti-Friday. So yeah, I like to kick the weekend off right.
For me, we gave up overtime. So sticking to our guns, not to work overtime. And I'm sitting here in the hotel room, bored as can be, but I'm going to get out there and have some fun. But I'm not sure where I'm going to go. But
nice. Looks like you got some decent weather out there.
Right now, the sun just came out. It was so foggy this morning, I couldn't see where I was driving. So it's 78 degrees, and my fun, where it went to? My fun is over.
Wow.
That's it. That's the end of my truggy. By the time for me to get the parts, I'll be in another hotel, so I ordered it, be at home. I got my other truck, which you probably saw. Don't know how it broke. I wasn't speeding, wasn't doing anything wrong. It just gave out. Things happen.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a new one, though, ain't it?
The lower arm and lower arm, I could probably tie wrap it, and I could still ride with it, but I don't care. It is what it is.
You look great, babe.
Thanks, sweetheart. Like my new shirt?
What does it say?
Good vibes
Good vibes. Nice.
all day.
You haven't driven that thing too many times yet, have you?
I probably was just going over some little jumps, wasn't going high, maybe a foot off the ground, and that's enough to cause the weakness here. So cold weather, been affected, dried out ABS. Don't know. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Tight area, not allowing movement, nobody knows. I only a couple of hours ago. But I got the video on it. I probably did that 35 miles per hour. Want to check it out later and see how fast I was. I didn't damage it, like I said. I went over a crest, couldn't see it. Didn't hit anything, came back. It didn't come back. Is that me echoing there? I just love my machine. I'm all silent here, and I'm echoing.
Yeah, right at the end there, your signal got a little messed up, but you've been coming through pretty clear lately.
Yeah, it's my internet.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's only 65 degrees here, and that's as warm as it's been in the last 2 days. Yesterday was downright chilly all day, and this morning was pretty chilly when I got up. We're in a little cold state. I think next week we're gonna have more of the same. Looks like a few of the days are gonna be some rain, and a few of the days are gonna be 50 degrees again.
79 degrees.
Nice.
According to Google.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, enjoy it. Too hot. Got the air conditioner going, but it's too hot out.
I love it. I love it.
I do 5.5 miles.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Really appreciate this.
The wife just came in holding up her trellis that I got her. She got a rose plant outside that needed something to climb on, and I grabbed it for her on the way home today.
You want to shop, babe? Just peanut butter. I found it on the street. I have butterscotch too.
Want to say hi again.
Everyone to say hi again. So you got some ideas for the next installment of I don't know what we're gonna call it, reimagined. The next video.
Oh, yeah, the bridge.
Yeah, you got some ideas in your head. Some things we could do. Don't tell them. We don't want to tell nobody.
Gotta write them down.
Yeah. I think we're.
Oh.
I don't know.
I think for this one we're gonna legitimately officially storyboard it. This last one we kind of storyboarded it, but we pretty much did it all. Really write it out, and we stuck to it, and it came out good. But I think the girls really could use a lesson in that and in storyboarding and learn how to do it. And I think it would help them create and use their imagination on the next ones. You know what I mean? And get an idea of how the storyboard works and how it translates to the final video. I think it's good for them to learn.
Yeah.
But you enjoyed, you liked the fact that you got to be the ghost at the end?
Kinda.
Kinda.
I like the invisibility.
Oh, she likes the invisibility. She really liked, we were talking about while we were filming and how I was going to edit it to where she would disappear. And she's like, maybe you should, start at the top and go down. She's telling me her ideas of how to disappear. She was really excited about the disappearing part. And you like how it turned out, right?
Yeah.
Turned out really good. I think when I first, pitched the idea to her, she pictured her just poof gone, and she's like, I should fade out. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna fade out.
I need to fade out.
Yeah, fade out. So your cousin's here?
Yes, my cousin is here.
Okay, you want to let her come say hi to the live stream?
I'm pretty sure she's trying on a bathing suit.
Oh, okay. Trying on clothes, doing girl stuff. That's fine. Go play.
Girl stuff.
Go play. I'm gonna end this thing soon. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it's been fun. That doing that video, it was a lot of fun. Really quality time with the kids, honestly.
That's true. Yeah. You do things and you enjoy it.
Yep. Making memories. And actually, speaking of memories, I found a. Hey, I'm live streaming in here. I'm live streaming in here.
Sorry. Were we loud? We don't.
Very loud. You can't even hear.
I can't hear
it's like speakerphone. And so, so I lost train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about now.
You ending the vlog is going to have a good time.
Sorry, babe. I didn't mean to mess you up. I didn't realize we were so loud.
It's all right.
Hey, Mom, today was trash day.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember where I was going. I was getting ready to say something. But yeah, we had fun with it, and we're learning together. You know, I'm learning as I'm going, and they're seeing me learn and getting excited about it, and so they're getting excited with what they're learning, doing it too, and they're part of it, and the acting and things like that. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. I was going to say, speaking of memories, I recently found like the very first family vlog I ever did that I never put out. I never even, back then I was still pretty new at YouTube, and it was something I filmed and never released. I was doing I had some other ideas of what I was going to do with my YouTube channel, and so I just never put it out. And it would fit right in now, but it's old. My girls were 3 and 4 years old, and they're both right at the same age. They're a few months apart, so there's a period there where they were, one of them just turned 4 and one of them was not quite 4 yet, and they were just the cutest little things.
Slow connection.
Slow connection. I wonder if it's me. I wonder if I'm getting. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is probably, no guarantees, but probably this Thursday for a Throwback Thursday video, I might release a really old vlog. The girls being so cute. I'll tell you now. I asked Laria what she wanted to be when she grows up in the video. She's 4 years old, and she said, "I want to be a dump truck." So it's cute. It's really cute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this, and we're gonna get on with our night. And like I said, we'll be back for the after party. Hope to catch some of you guys joining in on that. We'll see you guys then. Probably 7 or 8. See, it's 5:48 right now. Our time. We're at Eastern Standard Time here. I'm talking 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So hour and a half, maybe around an hour and a half from now. We'll see you guys again. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you joining in, Fish. It was fun seeing you again, talking to you.
Always a pleasure.
All right, guys. See you everybody later. Peace.